Hi, fairy grasshoppers. Tonight is a bittersweet night, and I want to share it with you on a vlog here. I am at my kitchen table. We just had some pizza from our favorite local pizza place, Dudley's Pizza. And it's kind of been a family tradition. And tonight it's important to have that because my oldest son, the second of the 4 children, is home for the last time before he moves out to college. And I didn't know tonight was going to be the last night. And so I'm kind of like a little shook. But I'm rolling with it. That's all you got to do, right? Take it and flow with it. And I wanted to share this with you, this life experience with you, because I know there's so many of you that are experiencing a similar situation. You might have a kid going off to college for the first time. You might have someone moving out of your house for the first time, going off to the Peace Corps, or going off into the world and starting life, moving out on their own kind of a thing. Or maybe they're getting married. Maybe you have a kid that's getting married and starting a new life. Or maybe there's some sort of new beginnings in your life or on the horizon. So I want to share this with you because the bittersweet emotions are real and I'm feeling it. And I'm super authentic with you. And I always share with you like the full-on real life stuff, right? So energetically, emotions are so powerful as an empath. And as a mom, I am experiencing this in human form and I am feeling the feels. So not only am I having pizza tonight, but I'm also having some wine. Yes, I am. So I would like to invite you to do a toast with me. Whether you have water or soda or what have you, grab a beverage, just grab a beverage. And we're going to cheers. We're going to toast. We're going to toast to a lot of good things, right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to toast to is you. You as a parent. If you're a parent, I'm going to toast to you as a parent because you have done your best, and so have I. And we get to celebrate and know that we are enough. You are enough, okay? No matter what your kid's dealing with right now, you are enough. You have done your best, and that's the example that you're setting. You are not perfect. You are not expected to be perfect. That's not what parenthood means. If you look it up in the dictionary, it's not going to say perfect person. As far as I have seen anyway, I have never seen that connected to parenthood, yet we have these completely unrealistic expectations of ourselves, right? So I'm going to celebrate you and myself that we are enough. We have done the best we can as parents, and we have to just trust that now and have faith in that. That our kids, their higher selves, their spirit will guide them and lead them and support them. They might have to learn some things the hard way. Oh yes, they might. Just like you and I did. Do you remember those stupid choices you made? I have a list of them, and someday in a story time, we will talk about some of the dumb things that I've experienced in my lifetime too, and my choices in my early 20s, etc., right? Like that time I lived in a car for 2 months, for example. True story, true. So here we are at this crossroads, at this threshold of new beginnings, and I want to celebrate it with you. You are enough as a parent. You've done your best. Cheers to you. And I just have to say, sangria is the best compliment to pizza or anything that you might be eating. I'm a sangria fan. I'm not a beer and pizza type, never really have been. If you are, that's cool. Hey, whatever, easy. I like the sangria with it. It's my thing. And it reminds me of Disney a little bit, my trip that I just took. So that makes me feel kind of happy as well. So let's talk a little bit about how love is enough, 100%. All right, fairy grasshoppers, love is enough. I have questioned that. Have you? It's okay. It's okay if you have questioned, is love really enough? Because I don't think any one of us, any one person actually really understands or knows what love really is and what it means. And the sheer miraculous capacity of love is undefined. And I don't think any one of us has the answer. And I think that's part of why we're in relationships with so many people, like romantic relationships, work relationships, friendship relationships, relationships with children, with relationships with parents and siblings and all that, because this whole understanding of what love is complicated. There's a lot of different facets to it, like a diamond, right? With all the edges, you know, a beautifully cut stone like that. And I don't think we're supposed to figure it out. I think we're supposed to feel it. And right now I'm feeling it, and it feels bittersweet. Love does. Because we had a lot of struggles with my son. We did. We have. And it's like his story to tell, kind of. And I wrote about it in some of the articles I posted long time ago. I've had some opportunities to publish some articles and things, some writings. You guys maybe don't know that about me, but it's true. And back in like 2010, 11, 12, 13, that kind of thing. And I wrote about him. And I have a lot of experiences with him. And he has taught me a lot about myself and my capacity for love and the unconditioning of what love really means. And I'll always be grateful for that. And like, he taught me what I'm made of, like my capacity for acceptance. And I mean, he really struggled with school, and we had special education services. We had all sorts of stuff early on, and lots of different providers and a team and so many trial and error things. And he ended up growing into a kid that was able to adapt and adjust and move into society in a way that he was able to create friendships and be active in sports, activities and clubs, and even take leadership roles on in those things. We've come so far. He has come so far. And I know it's in part because I'm his mom, you know? So I feel like love has tremendous capacity. And all of us deserve to understand that love isn't just about a romantic partnership. It's not about this perfect mate or person in your life to complete you. It's about you and your fullness and your wholeness and what you bring to every single relationship that you have that has meaning, because you have meaning. We have meaning. So the whole concept of the question of, is love enough? Oh, yes. It is incredibly abundant. And it can build bridges. It can open doors that we didn't even know. It can do things that we didn't realize were possible. And I'm very grateful just for the opportunities that he has now. I mean, he's going to a Big Ten school and he's studying architecture. Okay. So as cool as that is, it's also just amazing that he is this functioning member of society. Like, if you knew the past, you would be just in awe as much as I am. He's such a sweetheart. He's so sentimental himself, and I'm going to miss having him around every day, you know? I thought he was moving on Thursday. He's moving on Wednesday. And then I find out today that, oh, by the way, Mom, I'm just going to stay at your house tonight, and then I'll go to Dad's. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay, everything's fine. Oh, everything's fine. But here I am vlogging with you guys because you get it. Because you're feeling stuff like this too. And I just want to tell you that love is totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Go all in. I am never going to go halfway. All in. I'm all in. I'm all in, baby. I'm all in. It's like you can't get half of my heart. You got to get it all. You know, I'm like the total heart package. In my work, like with you guys, in private session, in my relationships too. I know so many of you are like that as an empath. I know you are. I know you are. I just need to reassure you, though, that the love thing, it's totally worth it. And although this is bittersweet, I also want to share, too, the enoughness, being enough. We are more than enough. We are more than enough. As a parent, you never feel like you're enough. You always feel like there's more you could have done. There's more you should have done. You know, I look back and I go, oh, maybe I should have gotten counseling earlier. Maybe I should have done this one. Maybe you should have done that one. I mean, there's all sorts of things. You can question yourself all day and all night, and it does not do any good. It's like Monday morning quarterbacking. The past is done. It's over. And now it's the present. And we can be hopeful about the future as we stand in the present and celebrate our enoughness, okay? And wrap that enoughness with love. And understand that love is enough. That's the point. We're enough. We are love. That is enough. So yes, is love enough? Is it enough? Yes. Yes, it is enough. I promise you that. I promise you. Love is enough. Mm-hmm. So from my heart to yours, a great big hug. A great big hug tonight. With whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're feeling. Love is enough. It has to be.